Hey everybody, this is Spoonfed here. Um, I'm doing a new game called E.Y.E or I, and it's an awesome game available on Steam. You should get it because it has everything you need. It has first person shooting in a cool way with some standardized weapons, but with some futuristic things thrown in there. It has some cool RPG elements in there. It's kind of like the Syndicate Wars or the Syndicate. I don't know if you know that from way back from Bullfrog. But it's that, but then like insane times better. So you can get this on Steam. If I haven't mentioned that before, so go on Steam, get this, and play it. I already created some characters because I've been trying to record this several times, and several times I failed. Fraps doesn't work at all for me, so I just got a text. Um, let's see. Let's see. Hmm. I'm gonna delete that one. I already was level 13, by the way. I gave that up. Alright. The first thing you do is you select 3 genes which will represent your skills. And you can go through all of these, and some are like strength based, others are hacking and medicine and accuracy, I think. Yeah, like this is accuracy. Which I'm going for. And you have one that's Metastrum, and that is the Metastrumonic Force, which is like chaos in, incorporate. No, how you call it? Chaos incarnate, and it's just like pure chaos, embodiment of chaos, and it gives you plus and minus a lot to everyone. So you just need to like mess about a bit. I know what I want. Um, Let's see. I need a bit more. And this can actually take quite some time to get right. That was nice. That's way too low. Basically, I'm looking at strength, endurance, and hacking. Those are the 3 skills that I'm looking for, that I want to have reasonably well. This one is excellent. Yes, this one will do. Actually, no, it won't. Damn. Yeah, that one is now fine. The reason I'm looking at those 2 is because I need them. Now, let me see what I get from choosing another one like this. Nah, that's way too low values. I need a strength booster. I just need strength booster. This one kind of cancels out that one, I think, but this is okay actually. Yeah, this is okay. I'm gonna go with this one. Yes, accept. Alright. This is the dream world where your memory resides after you die. And this is a mentor that I did not kill. I'll be explaining everything as we go along because I can do the tutorial, which is this level basically, but you know, it's not fun. Every time you get a load screen, you get either a survival guide, which is like something that's do in game, or you get something from the Codex Scientia, which or Scientia or whatever you wanna call it, which gives like a quote or a citation from the famous persons in history talking about like prepare your mind and war and stuff like that. Um, Basically, you have two teams in the world, um, and those are the cultures and the Giants, and we're working for I, which works for Secreta, which is like the top body, like the top of the hierarchy is Secreta. Then below that is a division called I, which consists of cultures and Giants and a special team. You're on the special team. Now, there's also the federal agents, which are like not on the hierarchy. They're like a separate force, which is trying to control like the universe, and we're there to stop them. And they're like neutral civilians, as you could call them, called looters. So those are the three factions playing, and in between that all is a thing that's called metastrumonic force, which basically is like I said, Scale's embodiment, and it just makes um, it creates creatures, but it actually the forms that they take are from our minds, which is kind of weird to explain, but that's it. And the thing is, we're on a force that's trying to get the cultures to gain the upper hand on the Giants, so we're trying to covertly, secretly, in a sneaky bastard way, kill the Giants whilst working for Secreta and trying to appear peaceful towards them. So that's basically the game world that you're in, and there's loads of history going back. You can read all up, and I think they did a very great job of creating a world, which is very, I don't know, like new, real. You know, it's modern. It's really modern, as in it's in the future, but it also has some classical elements in there, and I don't know, it just works. I think they've done a very great job. It looks fantastic too, by the way. One point you should note is that you probably need to realign the action key, because it's normally set to enter, which I find very weird. I've set it to mouse button 3, which is the middle mouse button, like scroll wheel clicked. So yeah, shift is sprint, control is crouch. Let's see, I think X is casting your Psi Force, and I'll be talking about that shortly, because in the tutorial comes a point where you have to go into the menu. Well, that is a metastrumonic force creature, which is a representation of ourself. So that's like the shadow force, the shadow image of ourselves. Let's see, let's run. And now here it says cyber jump. But first off, if you press C, this is a shortcut menu that you have, and standard on there is this one. You cannot like remove that one, because otherwise you cannot enter this menu. You could, but alright. You have my actions, cyber control, Psi-Force, drone, and weapon interface. I'll start from to the right and then move left. Weapon interface, you can put this on here. This changes fire mode if it allows you to, which is also done by pressing F. So you can, like, if you have a submachine gun, you can have it on single fire rate or full automatic. Reload is R, so you don't really need that on the menu. And flashlights, I think G is flashlight. I'm not really sure. I think it is. And that's basically is the flashlight that you have on your armor. The drone. If you have slaves or anything else, like you can hack certain people and they will follow you around. The standard thing they do, the default thing they do is follow you around, but you can also have them hunt, in which case they'll just run around the level shooting everything, which is great. Now these upper two I will explain when we get them. This thing here is alchemy, which if you have a gun or a ammo box lying on the ground, you can convert them to health at the cost of energy. This one creates clones, and this one allows you to cycle through the different Psi Force powers. Now, as a matter of fact, you can only buy these 3, and the rest you need to research or find. Same goes with this one. You can only buy up to this one, I think. Something like that. You have to research these last 2. Psi Force uses energy to cast. They're like sort of spell, if you wanna call it that, but it's not really a spell. It's just like psionics in Dungeons and Dragons, if you know that. Now, Cyber Control uses implements, and it enhances according to your implements, which I will explain later on. So these are just like, this creates a ghost. So this implant generates a distortion field that is an illusion, a stationary illusion that attracts enemies. Meanwhile, you can scamper off. This one is boosting your jump, which we'll be using later on, and this will boost sprint. Activates and deactivates, and this also activates, deactivates jump. It consumes energy whenever you jump. And something here, which is awesome. You don't need to activate these actually, because you can, this one, if you do shift, you already have the like sprint ability on, and if you do crouch and jump at the same time, you do the boost jump. Only it works very weird. If you hit, like, you run and you hit it consecutively, you use the boost ability. So that's pretty cool. So you don't need to have it on the menu to activate. Then you have my actions. Now, maintenance is something you need, because every time you could have a hemorrhage, you could have madness, which you'll get illusions from and stuff like that, and you don't want that. You want to see everything normal. So maintenance fixes you up. My menu is basically this menu, so you don't need that one. Hack menu is, oh sorry, that's not. Hack menu is for hacking, obviously. Toggle HUD, I wouldn't mess around with this in this tutorial menu. Here it states your current mission objectives, the messages that you got, some stats about, like, whatever you've killed. See, I've killed 1 Metastromonic Force, which was the creature that you just saw. Where I've hit the enemies the most. Right now I've not done a great job. You research all kinds of stuff, and you find objects by enemies dropping tech in briefcases randomly. You can't, like, there's no fixed point where enemies will drop tech. Now we got cyber tech. These are your implants, which basically lets you do all the stuff that you want. Now everything is level 1 when you start out. Simple. Let's say, you know, you have cyber legs, which I need to find here. Cyber legs. Here you can see that sprint and jump multiplies by almost 2 for sprint and 1.5 for jump. If I were to increase cyber legs, I would jump and walk, run a little bit faster because of that, and I have the implant. That's how all this stuff works. You have one, which is this one. This alters your superhuman reflex and agility bonus. You also have one, which is pretty cool. This one's hacking bonus, which is also very awesome to have. Nerves control does all kinds of things. Yeah, so just have a look at all these stuff, all this stuff, and you can see what it all does, and if you need to level it up. In case you want to jump like insanely high. You need to upgrade this to like a level 10 or something, and you can jump insanely high and walk extremely fast with like loads of weapons on your inventory. Basically, this is you. This is your back, and we're just gonna get that there. These are your legs or your thighs. This is your hip, lower arm, upper arm, and back. And this is your character info here. So how many experience do you level up, skill points, armor left over, and so on and so on. So let's just continue this mission. I hope this comes across well, by the way, for recording, because I can see frame rate in the lower upper left corner. You can't. But when I recorded with Fraps, it also said like 15, 12 in the upper left corner. When I played it back, the video was just flawless. Then I went to record it again for a lengthier session, and suddenly it just didn't do anything. So now I got a different program. It's called PlayClaw, and I hope that works as well. And you only need to record it at 25 frames or 30 to actually see everything well, but sometimes it drops to 15. So let's just hope everything works out. Also, something cool. His name is Dutch. I find funny. Basically, I was at a mission, and now the Federation was aware of our presence, so now I need to run. And I'm going to kill them. And there are some looters in the tunnels later on. I already did that. I just want to see if I can get in here. And I cannot get in there, which I find very uncool. Yes, I can get in there. Ooh. Let's see where this leads. Maybe it's a secret. Oh wait, by the way, first off, let me just get some kit, because I need it. Let me out of this one. Loses gun, loses ammo. Yes. Okay, so you have melee, gun, submachine, shotgun, sniper, assault, heavy, super duper, over the top guns, and extra guns. Melee, you already have a sword standard, so you wouldn't need extra. If you want extra sword, I would take this, because it does a hell of a lot of damage, like insane. If you want to fight with sword and gun, take these guns with it. You can use them as double guns, obviously, and you can use them as a with a sword. So you have a sword in the left hand, I think, and a gun in the right hand, and then right mouse button is shooting and left mouse button is hacking. I'm just gonna go with a sniper, and I'm only gonna go with a sniper with plenty of ammo for this mission. Light armor is fine. You have to properly tire yourself for every mission. So this mission, I know I'm not gonna have like heavy resistance, so I don't need a lot of armor. I can just like really run through the mission. Same as for the next mission, I don't really need. I will take medium armor, I think. But for the mission after that, I need heavy armor, and like seriously, this gun with loads of ammo. It's that bad of a mission. It's insane. I've killed 530 creatures the first time I was in that mission, and I died then. And then I killed some more after that. So you can imagine how much struggle that's gonna be. This weapon is so awesome, but it costs like insane amount of insane amount of money. Ooh, I totally forgot to mention the money. The money works. It's called Bruzov, or Brozov or whatever. And basically it's that B. You can go to stats and it will, no, not to stats, maybe character. Yeah, character, and here it will say my money. And I have 154 right now, which is nothing at all, but that's what I got from the one kill. So let's continue on in here, because like that. Come on, I want to get in there. Yes, I'm in there. All right. You get money from kills. You get money from hacking bank accounts, bank dispensers. You get loads of money from that, by the way. So you really need to hack those. You will get insane amount of money. No idea where this leads, because this is actually the very first time I saw this. So I'm quite curious as to where it leads. Maybe it leads back into the tunnel where we came from, and this is all a great big detour. In which case, I apologize. That sucks. Could also be a very awesome way to cheat around the fact that I don't have to do. Okay, let's see if there are people present here. No, no people. There's the armory. Alright. I have no idea where I am right now, which is pretty awesome, I must say. I don't think I can go anywhere. All I see is a light right there. But I don't see a path or anything. I don't want to fall to my death, so... it was a nice thing, but... damn. I thought I found a secret. Oh, too bad. I'm sorry for this detour. Yeah, okay, well, let's go back. I thought it was so cool. I need to go to the extraction area, obviously. Oh, la di da da. Let's see. I don't know. Side photos I could take. No. Alright, so this game basically awards you points on how you do your mission. So if you don't die, you get points for that. If you don't get hacked, you don't get points for that. And if you don't get hit, you get points for that. Sneak attacks, critical attacks, or stuff like that. I was basically behind that door, I think. You can kill these, or one of these, and you will get a trophy, or an achievement, as they call it. Now, I already know this mission, and a couple of missions after that, so... and you can see those tiny little specks right there. Those are the enemy. And that is one gone. Where is he? Oh yes, that was a good one. I love how when they fly. There he is. Increase my level. Some of these are leveled from time to time. Let me just zoom out. Let's see if there's one behind that pole right there, I think. No, it isn't. Where are the others? Is there more than just those few? There's one. I think that's it. Yes. No, there's one more, I think. Or not. I could be mistaken. I'll just go down.